Hey Libra, welcome to your January 2025 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I want to wish you a great new year. I also want to announce that I still am running a sale on my personal readings. All my personal readings are 20% off. If you're interested, that link will be down below in the description. Let's take a look here. You did pull this Chiron card. It says heal. If you have Virgo in your placements, I would watch the Virgo read because they pulled the exact same card for their first card. If you don't worry about it. You also pulled this astral travel card. It says caution needed here. Yeah, the astral travel card basically says be aware of your environment and of your surroundings in the month of January. Especially like if you're traveling or anything like that. But just being aware of your environment, being aware of what you're subjecting yourself to, energetic, vibrational forces, right? That can be, certain environments or just information that you're taking in here. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to have discernment at this time. I don't think it's anything to worry about or to be afraid of or anything like that. It's just basically saying just be aware. Just pay attention to, what you're doing and what you're surrounding yourself with and of your surroundings here. All right, let's see here. You did also pull this Mother Earth card here as well. This is the Earth Star Chakra. And of course, I'll show the cards here in a moment, but right now I'm pulling the cards. Yeah, the astral travel, this is when we can be too much in our head or too much in the spiritual, and we actually need to have balance. We need to be grounded in the physical reality. So I feel Spirit's definitely encouraging you here to be grounded, to make sure that you're grounding here. And that you're balancing practicality and spirituality here, especially if you're astral traveling, right? So let's see here. Now with the Chiron card that you pulled, it says heal. You could be healing. Now I got two sides of the same coin here. Some of you are on the timeline right now to where you're doing healing at this time and you're needing time and space to heal. That's why it's very important for you to just be aware of your environment and what you're subjecting yourself to. Now others of you, Chiron represents the wounded healer. So it's like whenever we do heal our wounds, right? Whatever the weakness was or whatever the challenge was now becomes our strength. And it acts as a catalyst for us to be able to guide others. So I feel like it's very important. I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to use your gifts here of healing and discernment to help guide others here and be a guide for others. All right, so let's jump into your reading. Like I said, you pulled the Chiron card here, so this could be a time of healing or you are a healer, and I feel Spirit's wanting you to use your gifts. You pulled this astral travel card. It says caution needed. Again, just being aware of your environment, being aware of your surroundings, and just paying attention to things. Sometimes the astral travel, they could literally be astral traveling, like some of y'all could be astral traveling. It's just making sure that you're calling upon a guide. I do believe the angel for this card is actually Archangel Michael, so then maybe that will be a powerful guide for you in the month of January. I also pick up to, grounding, making sure that you're balancing practicality and spirituality here, especially with this Mother Earth card, the Earth Star Chakra, just being as grounded as you can and not allowing yourself to go to the extremes. You did pull the Knight of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Well, Knight of Pentacles in the position of the good stuff would be that things are developing here steadily and consistently, especially when it comes to things that you've been looking for consistent energy with. Like you've been hoping for things to be consistent or hoping for a positive rhythm here or a consistent rhythm here. So I do see that here with the Knight of Pentacles. Also, something here that you're cultivating is starting to build momentum. So there's growth here that I'm seeing, especially when it comes to avenues that deal with work and career and projects. But also I want to say when it comes to your money and resources here, you could be starting to see a firmness of things, a reliability here. Like you're being able to see that things are reliable and steady. We have the Tower here in the position of the good stuff. So this looks to me like a breakthrough or some type of liberation here. And we'll clarify and we'll see what that is here in a moment. You did pull the Ten of Wands here for the overall energy. Yeah, Ten of Wands says stay committed to your responsibilities and obligations in the month of January here. It's going to be very important. Ten of Wands says you're almost to the finish line. You just have to continue on bearing the responsibility, holding yourself accountable here. And also 10 of Wands is like fulfilling your dharma, like doing the work that's necessary for you as an individual to grow and evolve here. So stay there, stay committed to what you're doing. You're very close to, making it to the finish line here, possibly even completing something as well, especially with the World card here. You do have the Empress in your current energy. I think the highlight and the focus for you at this time is on creation, right? The Empress deals with creation. It deals with prosperity and abundance. It's where one wants to create beautiful things, have beautiful things in their life, to be able to enjoy themselves. Also, the Empress is Venus, and Venus deals with cooperation, relationships, money, resources, values. So there's a big emphasis on that area here, on those things here in your life at this time. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the challenge, and then you have the Knight of Wands as your advice. Wheel of Fortune can be sometimes waiting on the perfect moment to take decisive action. Knight of Wands is about being self-determined and bold. Wheel of Fortune is like we're kind of waiting for that right time, that right moment. But I feel like that right moment is never coming. I feel the Knight of Wands is saying here in the month of January, don't wait anymore. You may have to spin the wheel, right? By being bold, taking action, and taking the lead here with this Knight of Wands. We'll clarify that. We'll get more. You have the Seven of Swords here in the future position. Yeah, I would say with that astral travel, caution needed. I would just definitely pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to, I kind of see this, be aware of scams in the month of January. Don't get scammed here, Libra. Seven of Swords can be a sneaky, deceitful, tricky energy, especially if you pull this astral travel card, caution needed. So it's just about paying attention, being mindful, being aware. And if you're feeling like I shouldn't do that, or I shouldn't, if you have like a gut instinct or an intuitive feeling about something, trust your gut instincts and trust your intuitive feeling. Seven of Swords is also about avoiding shit that is not good for you. So that could be you here in the future throughout January, just avoiding things that will either trigger you or that will kind of pull you in the wrong direction or detract you or distract you here. But Seven of Swords is also coming up with new strategies, new tactics here, and you may be reevaluating some things here, trying to figure out what is your next move, what is the best moves for you to make in January. It's interesting. I'm like seeing someone here making resolutions. I'm just giving an example, but I kind of do see this. Someone like making resolutions or like coming up with big goals or bigger plans here, or just new plans, new goals here, but then needing to, in the month of January, kind of revise some things, relook over some things, and come up with a different strategy or approach. It's not about maybe changing the whole goal or changing the direction of something. It's just about, okay, I need to just re-examine this and change my approach or change my strategy. But by doing that, with the Two of Wands being here and the outcome, again, it just allows for you to just have proper navigation, right? And being able to take more clear, decisive action. So we'll see what this is more and where you're going here. You did pull the World card here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I almost kind of sense here that, before I say anything, I want to clarify. So let's pull your Oracle cards again, and then we'll clarify the read. You pulled this trine sextile card. It says symbiosis. I believe I pulled this card in all the readings I've done so far, through Aries all the way through Virgo, I think. So, and it's right here with Chiron. So, trine and sextiles are harmonious aspects in astrology, right? A sextile is kind of like a weak trine, but it's still a very important aspect, very potent aspect. And the trine is very potent. So I always see this as the good timing and good rhythm and things feeling more cooperative, like the timing of things, like time cooperating with you, especially when it comes to creating with the Empress or receiving here with the Empress or getting the type of outcome that you've been wanting to create or wanting to have here with the Empress. You pulled this Spirit Messages card. It says observe limitations here. I would also pay attention to the synchronicities at this time. Like if you're getting synchronicities, like follow those synchronicities here, because some things may be subtly outside of your awareness, but you have like certain intuitive feelings or certain synchronicities are popping up at this time. And so you may not have the answers to things, like they may be out of your awareness, but again, there could be like these subtle intuitive flashes or insights here that you're getting, or synchronicities here that show up that could be giving you the answers that you're looking for. So I would just pay attention to these signs here. And you pulled this sacral chakra card, and it says flexibility. And it's about being flexible and balanced this month. And I think it really has to deal with the spiritual and the practical. It makes a lot of sense because the nodes are going to come into Virgo Pisces January 3rd, and Pisces is the spiritual, Virgo is the practical. So let's clarify your read here, Libra. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Pull the Tower. Breakthrough for sure. You have the Tower here twice in the position of the good stuff. Slow but steady improvements that are going to lead to bigger breakthroughs or bigger innovations here for you in the month of January. Also, something, if you started over with something, or you've been really, you've kind of have taken a totally new approach with something, the Knight of Pentacles would be that you'll start to see the results here, slowly but surely. Clarify the Ten of Wands for your overall energy for the month. Yeah, you pulled the King of Wands. King of Wands is following through all the way with your vision. I feel like you have a powerful vision with something. King of Wands is also full of ambition, motivation, drive, purpose. And this is just about, like, again, it's like your dharma. It's like fulfilling your work, fulfilling your obligations and your responsibilities that all come with what your dream is and what your destiny is and what you're feeling called to do in your life, or what your purpose mission is. So just sticking to those responsibilities and obligations here, because you're very close, I get here, to the finish line. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be an unexpected gift here that you could be getting in January, or an unexpected increase in money, income, resources here. See some of you having just a sudden money increase here. Clarify the Empress in your current energy. You have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think you're very much being bold, self-determined when it comes to feeling your creations, like creating what it is that you want to create. I think you're also finding a lot of self-empowerment at this time. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in your challenge. You have the Ten of Cups here. I think you're hoping and praying for things to improve and that things will get better here. It's kind of interesting. I think in your challenge throughout January, you're wondering about the future and wondering if you'll be able to really manifest what you're envisioning, or to, create that happily ever after. But it's kind of like you're just I feel like Spirit's not wanting you to stay in, like, yes, dream about it, visualize it, but do something with it. Like, start proactively taking action to create those things. And I feel like that's what the Knight of Wands is as your advice. Yeah, Knight of Wands, the Moon card, will be facing your fears here, right? And stepping outside your comfort zone. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the future. You have the Ten of Wands here. And, one thing I get with the Seven of Swords, and it's not always bad, the Seven of Swords, because it's the archetype of Moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius deals with humility and the ability to sacrifice oneself and be of total full service to a bigger picture, or to the collective. And I really see you giving yourself over fully to being of service with the Ten of Wands, right? And doing the right thing and helping to benefit the world and benefit others. It's like you're doing the right thing here. And I think it does pay off for you. This would be where one has the opportunity to really be of service, to teach and guide, to heal and help others, to point others in the right direction, right? Whether it's a guide, a mentor, a teacher, this could be you finding a guide and a mentor, a teacher, and you're learning and you're kind of redeveloping your own philosophy with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about being eclectic, and the Ten of Wands would be Saturn and Sagittarius, your philosophy that you're building, Saturn. Clarify the, right, and that can point to things like spirituality, religion, can be all those things, right? So you have the Two of Wands and the Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant is the wisdom, right? The guide, the mentor, the teacher, the one that helps other people get started with their ventures and points them in the right direction. And so this is someone, and this is something here that I see you involved in, like either you're learning here and you're obtaining the wisdom and it's allowing for you to really get decisive and know what you want to do and it's pointing you in the right direction, or this could be you pointing other people in the right direction, right? Being the guide and the mentor for others, or it can be both. Right, but I do see you by the end of the month trailblazing Two of Wands, the Hierophant. Clarify the World card in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of success around the corner, especially Wheel of Fortune being in the challenge. With the World card, it's almost, there's a new chapter that's beginning here for you. You may be wondering how this new chapter will unfold. You may be trying to visualize it all, which is good, right? Allow yourself to dream. But the Moon card would be staying, though, it would just be staying in the dream, staying in the vision only. The Knight of Wands says, no, take action on what your dreams are. Take action on the vision here and trust, Ten of Cups, how things will unfold for you. And believe in the magic and connect back to the magic and allow for spontaneity here and not be over analytical or critical or feel like you have to have everything practically figured out. It's about surrendering and allowing here. So that's what I got here for you, Libra, in your monthly January 2025 reading. I appreciate you for watching. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well. You'll be notified either when I go live or when I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, I wish you the best, and I'll see you later.